Okay, guys. So this next video that I'm doing like a couple things before so I don't forget a couple videos. But this one is going to be brief, and the next one will be brief. I think I'm gonna do that later this week. Um, this video is basically about telling your family and friends that you're pregnant, especially when they may be not agreeing or whatever the case may be. What I have learned throughout this whole situation so far is literally 90% of the things that you worry about don't happen. The things that I worried about, they weren't. I kept it. I actually did not tell my mom until last weekend that I was pregnant. I was really nervous about telling her because I felt like she would be disappointed in me, being that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not married and I'm pregnant. You know, I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years. I'm going on 5 in August. And we've had our ups and downs, but we've always made it together, and they know that. And me and Nate have a very strong relationship. Um, so that was my biggest concern. More than anything, was just that my mother would be disappointed in me. And I deal with some pride issues. She always tells me that, you have pride issues. I don't like asking for nothing. I don't like, what I'm saying, being the bad guy. It's just a lot of things that I have to deal with. But I was really concerned more so about what my mom would think and about what my sisters would think, because I'm the oldest sister, and you know also what my brother would think. But my sisters, because I know they look up to me and things, and I just felt like I probably let them down, and I just was thinking that they would hate me, and that they would be just disgusted in me, and that they would disown me, and just all kind of different things I was thinking, and it totally was not that. So my mother came over my house, and I really was trying to wait till after my second doctor's appointment to tell her, because I wanted to make sure that my um, pregnancy was going through successfully and things like that. And I just felt like I would rather go, I don't know, but me personally, if I was going to miscarry or have anything like that, I would rather go through it with my boyfriend and by myself than telling my mom. Which now, if that did happen, I will hope to tell my mom, because that's the best person to be supportive and go through it with. But yeah, so I was gonna. My doctor's appointment was on Thursday. I was gonna tell her on a Friday. We set it up for her to come over. I was gonna come over there, and we were just gonna talk about it. Um, and I rehearsed what I was gonna say. I was talking to myself, just so many different things. Like, I was just going crazy in my mind. Well, when I found out on Thursday that everything was okay, I was kind of in the neighborhood. I just was like, can I stop by and talk to you now? And she was busy, so it had something to do. So she was like, no, I can come over tonight to your house. And I was just kind of like, no, it's okay, we'll just do it Friday. She's like, well, if it's on your heart to talk about it now, then we should talk about it. So I was like, okay. So she came over. She came in my room. I shut the door. And at the time, I had these sitting on my dresser. And I was just like, kind of beat around the bush. I was like, Mom, there's something I need to tell you, and I don't know how to tell you, but and she pointed to them. She's like, is it because of that? And I was like, yes. And then she was like, okay. And I was just like, I'm so sorry. I know I disappointed you. I just started like busting out crying, and I was like, I know I let you down, and I'm doing so great at work and all these opportunities, and my acting and all these great things. And I just feel so bad. I just was like bawling, crying. And my mom was like, you are so dramatic. She's like, I already knew you were pregnant. Why do moms always know that you're pregnant before you tell them? So you're going in your mind, turning your wheels, and they already know. But anyways, she already knew. She said that I was pregnant. She was like, so that's why I've been dreaming of fishes and feeling nauseated. And I was like, I guess so. So anyways, yeah. So anyways, so I basically kind of stopped crying. And she made me laugh, and she hugged me, and she's like, Jasmine, I'm not disappointed in you. you know, proud of you that you kept the baby and that I didn't get an abortion or anything like that. And she was like, you know, I don't look at you like that. She says, you know, usually a lot of people forget where they were at that age and, you know, wish that they had somebody to be there for them. So she really was totally different than what I thought. She was very loving, very supportive. Her demeanor was way different than what I thought. She was just like really loving towards me, and I was just blown away because I thought she was just going to chastise me. And I come from a very, very strict Christian background, but my mom was not like that at all. She was just very caring, and she just was like, you know, she's like, your sister told me 2 weeks ago. But see, I had not said anything to my sister. I have a special needs sister, and I do believe that some people are more sensitive than others to like the spiritual realm and different things like that. And I haven't been around my sisters like that. So she says my sister came to her and was like, when she was getting her ready one day, and was like, Jasmine's pregnant. She has a baby in her belly. And my mom kind of just blew it off, but then things just start happening, and she's like, maybe she is. And I was like, how the heck? Guess she knew. Then I was concerned about telling my sisters. So I told them, and I just thought they was going to be so mad, but they were like happy, and they're jumping up and down. I'm like, what the heck? They're just so loving and caring. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was just blown away because I thought they would hate me, but they just like wrapped their love around me, like overflowing me with just love and hugging me and like, I love you. You are my sister. I love you. You are my daughter. I do not care. You know, we are here for you, whatever you need. What do you expect out of me? I'm like, what? Are you serious? I was like, wow, I couldn't ask for a better family for real. Then even Nate's family, like, they're excited and they can't wait to see the baby and all this stuff. And I would think they would be like, oh, what the heck, you know, or what's going on. But everybody's just, it's just amazing how, even though the act was wrong, because I'm not married, but this is a gift. Like, God is the giver of life. You cannot tell me that He didn't allow me to get pregnant because He gives life. And I'm not condoning, you know, sex, but I'm just saying that it's just beautiful how my family can come together around me and love me through this situation and celebrate life that's coming. It's a very, very beautiful thing, and I'm very honored to be this baby's mother and to be given the opportunity to raise a child, you know. But it just really, really is amazing how you think something's going to happen one way and it turns out another way. I don't know how it's happened for you, but for me, I could not ask for another family. My family has totally embraced me, and I'm so forever grateful for that, and I love them so much for that. And I'm so happy this baby is going to be loved and cared for. And if you're concerned about, you know, telling your family or anything, I mean, you'd be surprised what their response may be. It may not really be as bad as you think it's going to be. Like, I was really turning my wheels, going nuts about it, and it was nothing like that. They were just great. Just really great. Like, great. And I can't wait. Babies bring families together. And my family, I would say, is not as, like, we used to, you know, always have these big dinners and all this kind of stuff. And as everybody got older, they kind of went their separate way. But now we're going to have this baby, and it's just going to bring all of us back together, I feel. And I'm so excited about that. I believe this baby is a gift from God. That's how I see it. And that's how you guys should see it too. It's a gift. So if they have a problem with it, just go on with your life. You have your family, you have a precious gift. Do you? But anyways, I don't want to hold you guys any much longer, but I just want to talk to you about, you know, my experience with telling my family that I was pregnant and their responses and how I was tripping at first, and then everything worked out. Everything always works out in the end. It always works out, and I don't know why. I always challenge myself with that because everything that I've ever worried about, it has always worked out in the end. But that's it. All right, you guys. Good luck to you guys telling your parents and family and friends and things like that. Oh, and I did tell my coworkers first, but They were super excited, so I didn't have a problem with that. But anyways, good luck to you guys, and you guys have a good night.